Hedgehog Hollow's catalogue launch. Today we're on page 53 with the Best Birds bundle. This is one I kind of flicked past maybe in the beginning, but I really loved the sample that they did here, so I've decided to do that with you. It's actually really simple. I'll tag it with our quick and easy tag. So let me just pop this out of the way so you can do your own at home. So the first thing is you need half a sheet of A4, or in the States you can use your 8.5 by 11, and I've got nail varnish on it already. And you're going to take a piece of Night of Navy. Oh, this isn't in inches. Here's my ruler. So that is 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. And what that will do is that will give you the nice border, the white border around the outside. This is my sample that I've pre-made that we're casing out the catalogue. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some tone-on-tone stamping. So here I have got the I don't quite know what you'd call it. It looks a bit like the rattan, so like some open fibres, or burlap maybe. And we're going to be using our Night of Navy pad, which I've got here. I'm going to ink that up nicely. I think I've got all of that. And we're going to stamp it in over towards the right, and slightly biased towards going down, so not quite in the middle. So that's that there. I'll take that off because we'll need the block. So that's that part. So you can actually now just put this to the side for now. The next thing we're going to do is our bird, and my stamp has gone walkabout. Here it is. If you don't watch my videos regularly, you'll notice when I'm stamping, when I'm done with the stamp, I tend to just stick it back on the front of the case. If I'm using photopolymers or unmounted, it stops me losing them. And of course, because it's plastic, it's a really good place and they will stick nicely. So we're going to use our Flirty Flamingo. Like that. And we'll stamp him down. We'll take him back off again. And there is a matching die set that goes with this stamp set, so you can buy it as a bundle with your 10% discount. And here is my die. Now you can use the magnetic platform, which will hold me in place perfectly, or just while I'm doing the video, you know I tend to use my Spellbinder Sapphire, and there is no magnetic part in that, so I just use a little bit of washi tape. Now, this is the only time I tend to use washi tape, but we're going to change that this year. We're going to find a love of washi tape. I'm just going to trim it down slightly so it'll fit through. And this is a Spellbinder Sapphire. I know it's not a Stampin' Up product, but it is perfect for my videos and just on my desktop for little things, particularly if you want to make lots of little flowers. This is ideal. And I have had a couple of requests to do a big shot technique video for you, so there will be one of those coming up. I know yesterday we broke with our usual programming of things for you. We showed you one of my samples that I've made for Greg while we're away, and we're also going to break with it on Thursday when we have another blog hop for you with the Pinkies gang, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got a gorgeous card that I'm going to show you for that. So there is a few things coming up that we won't necessarily be casting from the video. It might be a project that I've shared or made and I wanted to share with you. Or it may be that we've got some blog hops and some more tutorials coming up for you as well. So there are some bits and pieces coming up while I'm on holiday. Now, the next thing we want to do is our thoughts for you. So I've got a 1-inch strip of cardstock. I'm going to use my mint macaron, And this is the sentiment out this set. This is thoughts for you. And I'm biasing this towards the left, so I'm going to put my banner punch here in a second, and then I'll trim it afterwards. So I'm going to grab my banner triple, which I had in my hand just before the video. It's over here. And make sure it's in its groove. Yeah. And now we can do our final assembly. So if we grab our card back, we're going to use a piece of the new burlap ribbon, which I absolutely love. And it's got quite a strong angle on it. So I snipped that off first. And then you want to cut a piece to the right length. And we can offer up, sorry you can't see that, and we can offer up our banner here, and we're going to snip it just there. Perfect. Just want to make sure that's reasonably straight. Yeah. Okay, so my tip for sticking this burlap down is to use the tear ribbon. Firstly, it's slightly stronger, I found, than the snail. Not much, but enough. And secondly, it's really easy to get it in a nice straight line. So if you put your finger down at one end and you put a nice bit of tension onto it and then tear, you'll get a nice straight line. Whereas if you do it the other way around, if you put your snail or your adhesive onto the ribbon, you'll probably find your ribbon goes a little bit wonky. So I find that this is a much better way of doing it. So I'm just going to stick this down. And again, a little bit of tension when I stick the ribbon down just to get it nice and straight. And the thoughts for you, I've put on some dimensionals. So let me just grab those in front of me. 3 should be plenty on this one. Just because it's quite a long banner, I found that one in the middle just makes sure it doesn't sag, particularly with the weight of your little bird as well. So again, we'll line that one up. And then the next thing you want to do is your little birdie, and I'm just going to do a line of snail across, and then I'm going to sit him on my burlap. So his feet are on the burlap. I'm just going to tilt him slightly and then stick him down. So then he's stuck onto there. Then your final step with just these little pretty pearls. So I have my basic pearls, and I'm going to this technique works brilliantly when you've got short nails. Mine have grown. So that's one. I think we'll have one just up here. And we'll have another just up there. So there are my versions of the catalogue today, and I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you need any of your cutting dimensions, if you want to purchase any of the products or want to have a look at some up-close photos, you can hop over to the blog. The link is in the bottom right hand corner of the video. You might need to just press the arrow for it to come down. Or you can go to www.hedgehoghollow.co.uk, and don't forget, if you share your creations, to use my hashtag of Hedgehog Hollow. And we'll see you again tomorrow for some more. See you then. Bye.